Yo, what's up? I wasn't even gonna make a video about this, but after some of the things I read today, like for real, I felt the need to really address a couple of issues. I'm not gonna say issues, a couple of things that I've seen already. I mean, these are my opinions, just like everybody else has his opinions or whatever. But let's call what this was last night. This was something. This was a expose. This was something meant for Manny Pacquiao to look good. That's all it was. I felt that Algieri could be somewhat competitive, but in no way, shape, or form did I think Algieri was going to win this fight. None. If a couple of people see me around, on Facebook or whatever, maybe on my Twitter or whatever, I already said that even if Algieri did win this fight, he wasn't going to win it by knockout, and he was not going to win it by decision. He was not going to win. It was not. How many of you actually think Algieri had a chance to get a decision in China over Manny Pacquiao? Look at it for what it is, people. I mean, seriously, look at it for what it is. This fight was meant for Manny to look good, to build a fan base back up. His pay-per-view numbers were kind of slumping. Let's be real. His pay-per-view numbers, his popularity, things of that nature, kind of slumping, kind of low. Now, if he goes in and looks good against Chris Algieri, let's make the Mayweather fight again. But I think a couple of people have seen it that Steven Espinoza let the cat out the bag earlier this week or whatever about the ongoing negotiations and how Bob Arum said no to another 40 million. And I think it was a 35% upside or whatever. And I'm not even really gonna get into that. My whole thing is like this. Let's call it what it is. There's a lack of common sense with people, man. If how many times can somebody make how many times can somebody make an offer to somebody? Let's not forget, they're being accused of ducking this somebody. All right? How many times can this somebody make an offer to the person that they've been accused of ducking before it really gets through to a lot of people? I'm just going to leave it like that. Just real layman and real simple. Let's not forget this. I've heard, if you watch the post-fight press conference for this fight, Bob Arum said, Floyd, I'll be waiting on your call. Manny will be waiting on your call. All right, let this sink into you all's head real quick. Wasn't there a phone call made from Floyd to Manny, about 2 years ago about this fight? And he said no. So what in your right mind makes you think that Floyd would make this phone call again? Come on, people. I'm not, and people know I'm not the biggest Mayweather fan. I'm not. I appreciate what he does in the ring, but I'm just not the biggest Mayweather fan. But I can only call a spade, man. I don't understand. I really don't understand a lot of people. Manny went in, he looked good. That's what he was supposed to do. That's all I can say about that. That's what he's supposed to do. Just look for him to fight Jesse Vargas or possibly Mikey Garcia within the next 6-7 months or whatever. Before I say about April, look for him to fight Garcia, Vargas. I don't see him fighting Floyd Mayweather. I don't ever see the Mayweather Pacquiao fight happening. If anybody has ever wondered how I stand on that, and if you don't know, I've never seen the Mayweather Pacquiao fight happening. After that first set of negotiations, when it did not happen, I said right there, this fight would never happen. I've stuck to it. Here it is about 4 or 5 years later, and it still hasn't happened. They're still playing this so-called cat and mouse game, but it's not going to happen, folks. Just you hold on to it. Hold on to this fight just like you hold on to your dreams with Santa Claus, just like you hold on to the Easter Bunny. Hold on to that. Because if it does happen, it's going to happen February the 32nd. All right? Hate to be as forward as I'm being about it, but it's never going to happen. So y'all be easy. Y'all be up. See you next time or whatever, when we can talk about something that's really going to happen. All right? Like Amir Khan, Devin Alexander.